Can you remember the days before vehicles had Sat Nav? My sister told me she once drove all the way to Scotch Corner when she missed her intended motorway exit, just north of Nottingham. These days, your Sat Nav will alert you well before you reach the exit, and certainly let you know if you miss it. Fail fast tends to be the mantra of any major project because we recognise that the project plan, your map, is never precise. You need to be able to explore alternative routes. And if you can reduce the time any unhelpful detours cause you, then A, that's a surefire way to save time and money, and B, it will mean that you will be more open to testing and experimenting. The challenge for many projects is that despite the ubiquity of data and the development of analytics, along with the advent of automation and AI, project reporting still remains firmly rooted in looking backwards, in the rearview mirror at landmarks that you have already gone past some time back. Traditional reporting systems, as well as those that are AI augmented, struggle to recognize weak signals, and by the time a problem has become large and hairy enough to be visible and acknowledged, you've already deviated from the best route by some time. That's before you've even discussed and agreed what to do about it. And there is one other problem that I never seen anyone talk about, and that's the fact that reporting systems are designed primarily for the delivery stages of the project because it is at that stage that you start to burn money. It is also because many of the metrics only pick up boots on the ground, tons of soil excavated, bricks laid, or code written. What if you're already going wildly off track during the initiation phases? Human-Centric Data, HCD, the process of capturing and sharing small amounts of data from all of the different stakeholders in your project on a continual basis, is the simplest way to eliminate these glaring gaps in project reporting and navigation. At every progress meeting of any kind within the project, you can use it to measure and share exactly how those involved feel about what you are doing, how they perceive the project, and what they believe about your capability, risks, performance, safety, and ultimately your chances of success. You can start gathering this data from the moment you meet to make plans and draw up requirements, which means that by the time you actually commit resources to delivery, you have a serious and highly applicable source of project data and of trends in the absence of other physical data sources. The data gathering is tied into the natural meeting cycles for the project, and the process of sharing the data is near real time. We generally suggest 3 minutes at the end of a progress meeting for people to share their ratings and their free text commentary anonymously, and we share the responses back with the whole team within 24 hours. This means that, at last, you are looking at and responding to what's happening in the moment. The inclusive nature of the process also means that as those involved become more familiar and comfortable with human-centric data, they are able to signal their priorities, which can be addressed with new metrics very easily. Human-centric data is also excellent for surfacing weak signals. If we return to our car driving analogy for a moment, this is equivalent to one of your passengers asking, "Shouldn't we have turned off at the last junction?" The process encourages people to share what they think, feel, and believe anonymously and candidly in ways that are very hard to replicate with project controls measures, where often the only weak signals are the amber issues in the RAG rating. If you would like to find out more about the potential for human-centric data on your projects, talk to us at Team Animation. We can set you up with a one-off set of human-centric data ratings. You can use them to get a feel for how the process works, provide you with a unique insight into how different people in your organization respond to the data, to get ahead of problems earlier and to start thinking about how you might make this a continuous technique for data gathering, sharing, and project controls management.